Well. Here we are back with our pal Devin and Jonas. We're live right now on YouTube. Just how you guys doing? Hope everything's well. Let's start off with you, Devin. How are things going, man?
Yeah, not too bad. Just making videos as usual. Can't complain.
Yeah, your last video, the Jordan Long video, let's dig into that a little bit. So you introduced us to Jordan Long last weekend. How did you find him?
Actually, there are these guys, one guy named Fugitive Red Eye and Rabid Waffles. They contacted me, or actually somehow I got in contact with them last August. And they showed me these guys. They showed me Dwayne McAllen, aka Jordan Long. But I never really did a deep dive into him until recently, when another guy named Vin Love brought him back to my attention. But yeah, that's how I found out about Dwayne McAllen. Quite the character.
Yeah.
Now, Jonas, go ahead, take the floor, pal.
I mean, I watched that for like.
You're laughing your ass off.
Yeah,
dude, when I showed you.
I didn't even know where to even begin with that, dude, because when I saw it for the 7th time, and that time being on your video on it, I laughed twice as hard because you pretty much focused on the key moments of that video of him just
yeah, exactly. I cut out all the filler and just left those parts.
Oh man, I was eating my lunch and fucking in tears again, couldn't even chew my food, dude. It was amazing. I loved it.
Okay,
yeah. And then what did he do? He did the contract signing.
Yeah, he did the contract.
Yeah. Because he wasn't feeling up to doing an actual fight, I guess. Much for him.
Dude, okay. So Devin, true story. So last week I was with my brother and my friend Anthony, and we went to go donate plasma because that's what we do. And on the way, I told them about Jordan, and I said, "Hey guys, Devin introduced me to this guy who almost died on camera because he wanted to play with his wrestling toys." So as we are driving home, I set up the video on my phone as we're driving home on the dashboard, where it holds your phone up, right?
Yeah.
And my brother and my friend they could not stop laughing in the car. And after I got home, that's my friend Anthony, which you met before. Anthony goes, "Dude, you have to send me that video, dude. I gotta show my friends that."
It's gold, man. And you look at that video, it has less than 700 views. Well, less than 700 people have watched that video.
He almost died for the sake of playing with his wrestling toys, man.
And the contract signing and everything, man.
Yeah.
He was just "We're not doing too well today. Body doesn't want to
poop himself.
Body doesn't want to poop itself."
It was pure gold.
The other one was great too. The sex with the old man or something like that. He's like, "Let me put a condom over my old dick." That's what he called it. My old dick.
Yep, that's what he called it.
Yeah, that's what he called it. Oh man. I was talking to Jonas and I talked to my friend. I was with Anthony yesterday, and I said, we should interview Jordan Long with the dolls. We should have a talk with the dolls. You know what I mean?
That'd be great. Yeah. So, I don't know what his deal is, man. I don't know if he communicates with anyone online or if he just makes his videos. I have no clue. Wow.
So, all right, guys, we have 6 people watching us right now. That's pretty good. 2 people from Instagram, and so our audience is growing right now. But Devin, hell of a video, man. I love all your stuff. You're just knocking it out of the park with almost every video you're making now.
Thank you. Yeah, and I try my best, that's for sure.
Hey man, it's bad to the bone. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you. So
go ahead.
So is Bartman coming on the show or what? Do we know that yet?
I texted Bartman. I sent him the link. He told me 2 hours ago he hasn't responded back to me, but you're gonna get. I feel like somebody is gonna come now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel it in my heart. I just sent the link into the description with 5 people watching it. One of those
Someone's gotta come.
Somebody's got
I'm sure.
5 people, one of the 5 people will probably come and take a screenshot of him talking with us right after we're done, right?
Otherwise, our night wouldn't be complete if
No,
he didn't do that. So
definitely not. Definitely not.
let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's up to 2009 in his memoirs.
He is.
So he's killing it with the memoirs here. Devin, did you ever find his memoir video by any chance?
No. Refresh me. Which one is that?
Oh, our the man of the hour, Anthony Chabot. This guy. Did you ever find his memoir video that Mormozine made?
Oh yeah, that's right. We did talk about that a while ago.
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, and someone made
Oh,
it.
it's the Anthony Chabot saga. That's,
oh yeah, of course.
that's the
Yeah.
term for it.
Yeah, I've seen that Anthony Chabot saga for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's based on his memoirs.
Yeah.
So
Anthony, you've been saying in my comment section you've been on 2009 for a while now. You got to get working up there.
He's busy with other things, man.
I'm sure he's a busy man. He's got a lot of stuff going on.
He wrote me a comment the other day when I was live by myself saying how much he missed Jessa Flux. So
yeah,
Jessa Flux, I would miss her too. She's a pretty lady.
I was gonna say I miss her.
Yeah, here's a question for you, Devin. Have you ever heard of Tommy Pickles Fan 1992 ?
Yeah, of course. I've heard of Tommy Pickles Fan. I've looked into him before, and I might do something. I might look into him in the future, like do an actual video.
Is there anything interesting about him that stands out to you, or?
I can't really remember. I think like his big thing is that he was drawing porn of Rugrats characters.
Awesome.
And he's just like a general easy to troll guy. So that's what I think the key points about Tommy Pickles Fan is.
Tommy Pickles Fan. I love it.
Really? Who the hell? What a crazy hobby, man.
Rugrats.
You know what I mean? What's up, Jonas? Go ahead.
Rugrats porn, like that's.
Yeah, what does Tommy's Pickle Fan do? Like when he goes see his friend calls him up, hey dude, you want to go see the new Snow White movie? No, I gotta make a picture of Tommy like having sex with the other kid. Like
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Snow White, it's like, all right, let me draw porn of it first before I go. Then I'll go.
Yeah. But that's just insane. It's utterly insane. So now, Devin, what is the next video that you're working on currently that's coming out soon?
Andrew Ditch versus PMC, Physical Media Community. You guys know Andrew Ditch?
No. Tell me about Andrew Ditch.
This is a little out of the ordinary. I've only ever done these obscure users. Andrew Ditch is a very popular lolcow, similar to Chris Chan. And what I'm going to do is compare him to the Physical Media Community. Andrew Ditch, he says he has autism. He's not actually autistic. That's arguable. But the Physical Media Community is autistic. So we're going to compare the two. We're going to see what real autism looks like versus fake autism.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little different than my usual videos, but that's what I got planned right now.
Okay, so he says Andrew Ditch became a normie locale, and that's kind of disappointing. Got any comments about that?
Well, to be honest, I never really kept track of Andrew Ditch. I never really knew a lot about him. So I've only ever known him as a normie lolcow. So I don't really have much to say about that. Yo, what's up, Calvin? How's it going, man? This is Sir Calvin, guys. I made a video about him back in November.
Did?
Sir Calvin, how you doing, man?
Sir Calvin, yeah.
Thanks
Wait,
for dropping in.
I watched all your videos so far. Which one was he?
This is the guy that makes the movies with the masks.
Oh, you know what, Calvin? Can we talk to you, buddy? Here's the link, bud. We'll send you the link, Calvin. Come live with us. Oh, is that the guy who has the horse mask and stuff, right?
Yeah. He's got all kinds of masks.
All right,
He has a whole catalog of characters.
All right, well, Calvin, we'd love to talk to you, buddy. This is the Perfect Citizen showcase video right here. So, Calvin, please come on and talk with us. We'd love to talk to you about your content.
Yeah,
so,
come on, Calvin.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to talk to Calvin. I did watch this video, and yeah. How did you find Calvin, by the way?
Just through other physical media guys. You know, you just hear I think he's associated with some of these people. Like for example, I've seen a few of his movies that had Dan Sobel in it. You know, that was a long time ago, but yeah. So that's how I found them, through other people. Now,
Chabot told me a few days ago that Sobel's in trouble again.
Yeah, Dan Sobel has gotten himself in trouble, that's for sure. Yeah. It's all in relation to the Devin Osborne stuff going down right now.
All right. So, hey, Jonas, look at this. Thank you for the content over the past year. It provided me with a lot of entertainment while working on my pilot. The Joshua DeFarida video has become an inside joke between me and my friends.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh,
that is pretty cool. Have you ever interacted with this Idealia Arcilla?
No, I've never have. This is the first time I've seen this person. So, you know, I'm glad that you're enjoying the content. And you're working on a pilot. Are you like are you write TV shows or something? That's kind of cool.
TV show. Also off subject, Anthony Chabot, if you're here, I'm having peanut M&Ms for dinner.
Now, Devin, Anthony Chabot's a writer. Pretty much everyone you've talked to is a writer in some way, shape, or form. Why do you think the physical media community is full of these ambitious writers? Like, they want to become famous. What's your opinion about that?
It's their passion. They love movies. They love the storylines. They want to create a story. They want to create a narrative, and you know, they have that burning passion. They have that burning desire to create, and they go for it. Calvin Nance, he makes his movies. Of course, Anthony Chabot is a writer. Chase Witherspoon is even a writer.
That's right. He says he's going to be one. Yeah, he's working on a script.
So yeah, there's a lot of them.
Now, would you like to see a movie written? Would you go to the theater to go see a movie written and directed by Chabot?
Oh, of course, yeah. I could only pray that he incorporates me in the movie somehow. You know, maybe I could be, even if I just like got the coffees for the production, I'd be honored.
Yeah, absolutely. Get him his Pepsi.
You know? I don't need much.
Yeah. Now, Jonas, here's a question for you, Jonas. How did Devin ended up? What kind of chapter would Anthony write in his memoirs about Devin?
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, that would have to be like when Chabot. I don't know. You got me there.
Devin, do you have an answer? How could you? And because he said in your video that you're going to be in his memoirs.
Yeah, is that going to be? I mean, that has to be a part of, like, you know, up to current day stuff.
I hope this is where, like, this is the arc where it's like, okay, now people are starting to notice him. This is when people realize the Anthony Chabot character is worth paying attention to. Yeah. This is his big break, you know, because he is worth paying attention to. Anthony Chabot is worth paying attention to, 100%. Mm-hmm. That's not a lie.
Oh yeah, and you know what, Jonas and I have to give the credit he knows how to market himself.
Yeah,
Truly.
You know,
better than James and I do.
Yeah, like he had like a few years ago, he was on the way to get 1,000 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Finally reached it, and what does he do? He creates a whole new account, and he's like, "Forget the 1,000 subscriber account.
I'm gonna do it again." And now he's on road to I don't know how many subs.
And then he said in Pat's second interview, because Pat was like, "Hey, you got 1,000 subs. What happened?" He goes, "Oh, I got a new phone."
Wow. Does he know that you could just log in to the other phone?
Oh, I don't know, but
one account per device, apparently.
I love that about the guy. He's like, "I reached my goal. Oh, you know what? Forget that goal. I'm going to just start from scratch all over again."
one account per device.
That's what you get. He likes to struggle, man. He likes to struggle.
It's it's all a meaningful struggle,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's about the reward, the reward is worthless without the struggle. So
he's a grinder for sure. He grinds.
yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He grinds in his sleep, I'm sure, even.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
So all right, now here's a question to the 8 people watching us. Out of the 8 people watching us, are any of you writers, actors, or musicians? And please write in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
8 people. Come on, every one of y'all. I want to see y'all's faces in this chat. Give us some action here.
Yeah, right. I mean, this isn't pretty bad though for a pop-up stream for a Sunday.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty happy about it. Oh, here we go. I'm a film major at a university. You know what, Adela?
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, Adalia, you want to come live with us? I send the link in the chat. Go ahead.
Keep throwing that link down.
Just keep throwing the link in the chat.
Keep throwing it, yeah.
So wait, Devin, are we really fishing for people?
Yeah, we're fishing for actors. We're fishing for
talent.
At the very least, Chabot could use them in his movie.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, Chabot already knows who's going to play his mother, Nancy O'Dell.
Yeah. Perhaps Nancy O'Dell.
Who is that? That's just some random actress, right?
No, I looked her up. She's a newscaster, a news reporter
in New York.
I don't know. I think she worked for Entertainment Tonight, ET, or something like that. And
wow,
that's the greatest part about his casting responses. Perhaps. So you know what, Jonas? I'd say us friendly men and the 6 people watching, we should tag Nancy O'Dell in all these posts and try to get her attention. Nancy O'Dell, please do the Anthony Chabot.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Anthony, he thinks that he really cares about his cast. He's handpicked every single cast member, and he knows Nancy O'Dell needs to perform as his mother.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what do you think, Jonas? Here's the hashtag movement is O'Dell for Chabot.
Oh yeah.
Or no, we can come up with something clever. What do you think?
We will.
Mama Chabot. So, okay. Really? Is that true? You can make to 50 to 100 channels per email?
Per email?
Okay.
Damn.
I didn't know that.
I was unaware too. I think I have. Really? That's
insane. Anthony needs to learn about that. My gosh. Actually, no, he probably shouldn't. He already does that.
Yeah. You know what? He would be the expert to tell us, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
He would be the expert to tell us everything about how to make accounts. Jonas, how many do you have? Only one channel, or do you have any channels?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No.
Oh, all right. So Devin, you just got the one channel, right?
Oh, I have a secret history, guys.
Uh-oh.
I have, I've had, go ahead.
Can you tell us in front of these 6 people, or do you feel comfortable?
I won't say my former channels, but let's just say The Perfect Citizen is not my first attempt.
Oh.
All right.
It's not my first attempt.
All right. Anthony makes great movies. Now, Sir Calvin Nance III, are you working on a new video? Please tell us in the chat, please. And what video are you working on right now, Sir Calvin III?
Sir Calvin just released a new movie.
He did. Can you tell us about it?
Can we watch it?
Yeah. Give me a second. I can share. But remember, I don't know if the volume will work well, but we can. Let me try something here. Because Jonas and I tried to go live with the musician last week, and we tried listening to his music, but the audio was kind of crappy.
Yeah.
We'll try it. Let's try it. Let's broadcast. All right. So, Sir Calvin.
Here, I'll link it to you here.
Okay, you're gonna link it to me. Okay.
And while you are doing that, I have another thing to plug for everybody in the chat to go ahead and whenever y'all have the free time, just go ahead and look into NCW wrestling on YouTube if you're into that kind of stuff.
NCW wrestling.
Durbin's here. He's the man behind all those amazing AI dance videos.
Oh,
with Chabot.
With Chabot, and guys, by the way.
Hey, everybody.
Yo.
Hey, Perfect Citizen. Long time no see.
Yo, how you doing, man?
Great. I'm doing great. I'm
happy to see you. I'm really happy to see you, man. It's been
happy
too
to see
long.
you too. Yeah.
Hey, Anthony.
Go ahead.
Anthony, who's Nancy O'Dell?
Nancy O'Dell's from Access Hollywood.
I knew it. Go ahead, Devin. Take her away, Devin.
I was gonna ask about your memoirs. How are your memoirs?
2009. I'm up to 2009, 2010.
Very nice. How long does it take you to write 1 year?
I don't know. I'm taking a lot of time, a lot of effort and everything, going to the library, typing it up. Blah. Anthony needs to release an album, can die. It will happen. An album will happen.
All right,
you know, maybe we can go to some convention to promote it.
Oh,
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Now, Anthony, so where are you in 2009 in your memoirs? Like
the summer of 2009.
All right. What happens in the summer of 2009 for you?
Well, I get to see movies. I get to see G.I. Joe, Wolverine. I just wrote about Wolverine. I just wrote about it this past Thursday and everything. I just thinking in my head, you know. We haven't gone up to Jessa just yet.
Oh, Jessa Flux is coming, right?
Yes, it is coming.
Oh, okay. Jonas, question for you, Jonas. In which year did now, Anthony? You be quiet now. You don't tell us the answer right now.
Don't put me on. You're putting me on the hot seat now.
Jonas, in what year did Chabot meet Nancy O'Dell? I will go first. I will take my guess. I will say 2012. I'll say 2012. Go ahead, Jonas. Your turn.
I was going to say 2014, but
2014. Okay, so I say 2012. You say 2014. Devin, you want to take this? I know you just got introduced to Jeff Flux.
I wouldn't know. My guess would just be a shot in the dark.
Okay, a shot in the dark. All right, Chabot, what year did you meet Nancy O'Dell?
I met Nancy O'Dell in 2015.
Oh,
2015. We're trying to get her to play my mom in the movie.
I was close. I was the closest.
Okay, but that was not my real question. Was what year did you meet Jessa Flux?
2022.
Whoa, pretty recent.
Whoa.
Yeah, 2022. I was friends with her on Facebook.
Can you tell us about your interaction that you had with her?
She was nice. She was very nice lady. She's a very nice actress and everything. But you know, we unfortunately stopped talking. But hopefully, we'll talk very soon. You know.
Sure. I understand. So now, what happened to your OnlyFans ex-girlfriend? What happened to you guys?
Well, we've been talking. We've been talking on Instagram and everything. Well, a little bit. She's busy, very busy woman.
Okay.
She can't seem to get enough of you, huh?
I know. But we've I've been sharing her posts on Instagram. You know, I have a new Instagram account, but my Facebook, I'm giving that up for Lent.
You gave up
That's
your
good.
Oh
Facebook for Lent?
wow.
Lent. You
Oh,
know, Lent.
Sure. God will be very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Chabot, now when you hopefully get married to your ex-girlfriend, will Jonas be your best man at your wedding?
We'll see. We'll see about that. You know.
I want to at least be a groomsman. Can I at least be?
Yeah, you're all
part of it?
invited. You're all coming
Yeah.
if I get married. But right now, my focus is to get a job, to get this movie made, to get this memoir going. I had pizza and meatball heroes for dinner.
Nice,
Wow.
nice.
Now,
That's
okay,
awesome, man.
do you know Jessup Flux's
I'm
favorite
having
meal?
peanut M&Ms for dinner.
What you ask me?
What do you know what Jessup Flux's favorite food is? Do you know?
Sushi,
Gee,
and steak.
Now,
nice.
Chabot, you don't look like a sushi and steak kind of guy.
Nah, I'm a Chinese food kind of man. You know,
Chinese man. Wait, Chinese
I had Chinese
man.
food the other day.
Go ahead, Jonas. Go ahead, buddy.
Well, everyone loves Chinese food.
They sure do. They sure
Also,
do.
Jabot, if you want to know one of my favorite candies,
M&M's. My favorite is Nestle's Crunch. I had that the other day.
but these are the peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&M's. Yum.
The only M&Ms I like.
Yeah.
So, okay, so Chabot, tell us, are you happy to reconnect with your ex after so many months of not
Oh
talking?
yeah. I've been happy. I've been happy. But unfortunately, the DMV expired. Contract expired, so we're looking for a new job for me.
What were you doing at the DMV?
Cleaning, windows and everything. Cleaning. Hey, hire an actress of Fever Mamo Cameron
will.
like Nancy O'Dell. I'll try to get her, but I was cleaning and everything, but the contract expired.
All right. So, can you tell us any?
How long was the contract?
5 months.
All right, not bad, not bad.
months. Could you tell us what were some of the craziest things that you saw at the DMV? Did you see a lot of
OMG, these people were yelling, complaining about the tires and everything. Crazy job.
Did you ever have to get into a like? Do you ever have to defend one of your coworkers? Get into a physical altercation?
No. It's just I had to work 10 to 2, and that was it. 2 o'clock, that was my ending shift.
So you never got into any street fights?
No, but I did have a disagreement with a bull. You know, my former job coach. What?
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
All
What
right.
did you have to do? What did you have to do?
I had to
job-
clean.
No, to your job coach. You got into a disagreement?
I sort of, but I can't talk about that.
Oh yeah, sure. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, but
So, just to kind of like take it back.
private citizen exposed with Mini Manson who has beat Mini Manson's cuckoo.
So you
Go ahead.
worked at Regal Cinema back in 2005, correct?
Yes, I worked at Regal in 2005. It was good. It was a good job and everything. I won my rookie employee of the month. I worked my hardest. I wrote about it in my memoirs, but we're winding down the final year of my memoir.
All
Walk
right.
to the front. Mhm. So thank you.
All right. Okay. So, there he goes. Just
And
ended up.
that's it.
That's it. That's all he's got time for us. Okay, and actually, while he was talking, I guess we can move on to checking out Mr. Sir Calvin's. It's only 2
Sir
minutes.
Calvin's movie.
It's only 2 minutes, Jonas. We can be okay for 2 minutes, don't you think? Okay, so. If Sir Calvin, if you're still here, the coffee bean M&Ms are super good, and if you can find them, coffee bean M&Ms. Have you ever tried them before, Jonas?
No, but I've had like chocolate covered espresso beans. Those are pretty good.
All right. Well,
They got them at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's over here.
Buc-ee's is a wonderful place. All right, so Devin, let's take it away. Let's. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yay.
All right. So I did accept for audio, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I will subscribe to his channel. There you go.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's up? What's up?
Oh. Okay, this is not the movie that I saw a few days ago.
Oh,
Sorry.
Well, then click his. Shall I click his channel?
Yeah, click his channel and go to Daddy Moves In.
5 days ago. Oh, Daddy moves in. Okay, here we go.
Sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry. It's fine.
Hey, Daddy, you get to move in with me. Do you love it here? You look so happy here, and I'm glad. Oh, Daddy, don't worry. You will love it here. Me and you will have some fun. This is your celebration. You living with me is why I planned this celebration.
Oh, hello, Tony. You come.
All right, everybody. There's plenty of food and drinks for everybody. Here, enjoy.
I want more cake and ice cream, please. Here, I am not. Stop. You are hurting my feelings.
Please don't ruin Daddy's celebration. Who dropped some glass on the floor? That was very loud.
It wasn't me. I didn't do that.
It's all about to go down.
Oh dear, this celebration is going to be a mess.
The hot wings and squash taste really good. Daddy, I made this special dinner only for us.
Long.
Damn,
That's
Daddy,
correct.
that was a wet one. I am done eating. I want to play a game called hide and seek. You can't see me. Oh, you found me. What a great seeker.
Thomas, you better get in here and clean up this mess you made in the living room. Alright, Daddy, I will do it now. Why are you angry? I am tired of you messing up this living room and having me to fuss at you every night to clean up. You don't listen. Alright, Daddy, I will do it. Please don't yell at me.
Well, I think that was the climax of the movie.
What's up?
But I think that was the climax of the movie that we just watched there. So I think let's cut it off there and say round of applause to
All right.
Sir Calvin.
All right, let's do it.
That was a great fart effect. I wonder how they did that.
Yeah. I don't know if that's like copyrighted or what, but yeah, that was
A
great.
sampled fart? I don't know.
That was got to be by far the longest fart I've heard in any history, man. I mean,
That was a great fart.
Yeah.
wasn't stopping.
Very slappy.
Oh
know?
yeah. And all right,
Good
so
word.
okay,
I'm gonna
so
be right back, y'all.
okay, so let's discuss this. So Braden Bunch also sent a round of applause. Thank you, Braden. Cynthia says good night, everybody. Good night, darling. And then so Laffy Dude says Sir Calvin would make a character for a Conjuring movie. I will say this about his acting, and I don't mind it.
The acting is unique for sure.
Yeah, I mean, so I would like to know, how does he? Okay, so obviously his friends shoot these videos for him, right? So like, how does he, like, does he send them a script like, hey man, can you say these lines? Or how does he work with other people on the internet? That's what I would like to know.
I think that's what he does. He writes a script and then he says, okay, here's your lines, record this for me. And they record it. They give it back to him, and then he just edits it all together. So
okay. Would you ever star in a Sir Calvin movie?
He's asked me, and I haven't declined. I certainly haven't declined, but I think I have to think about it.
Really? Okay. All right. So, like, would you care about the continuity? Would you care about like your character, or would you just, because like you're not an actor, obviously, you just feel uncomfortable like acting for someone else, or what?
Yeah, I think it's probably the character. I'd have to play the right character. I'd have to fit the role. Can't just act. It doesn't make sense if it doesn't match.
Okay, so let me ask you this though. I think it'd be great for Calvin's next movie is to have his character watching The Perfect Citizen on YouTube.
Oh, that would be interesting.
So like can you imagine like Daddy is watching the video about himself in your channel?
So it's like a little bit of Inception there.
Yes, exactly. I think that would be kind of neat. What, don't you think?
Calvin's gonna have to, he's gonna have to take that into account at least.
Sure. Calvin, if you're still there in the chat, please write a comment. And yeah, dude, please write a comment. And if you would watch The Perfect Citizen on in a channel, that Daddy character though, he's kind of a ongoing character, isn't he?
Yeah, he's made a few appearances. I know. There's he listed out a bunch of characters for me. I can't go back and find it right now, but he's got like he's got that old guy mask that we just saw, who is Daddy. He's got a horse mask. He's got a elephant mask. He even has an alien mask.
That's right.
Yeah.
Doesn't, in one of the videos that you showcased of his, doesn't the alien get? No, it was the horse head, and then there's the child horse head, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I distinctively remember that. And then there was the alien made an appearance, right?
Yeah. There's been a few appearances with the alien head, but he likes his movies. He has a whole cast of characters.
Now, I thought his hide and seek part could have gone a little bit better instead of hiding under the covers.
Yeah, I think he could have at least tried,
Yeah, I would agree. He's just taking his phone and shooting it and airs it. And it seems like he edits all his videos too.
Yeah, he does. Him and I have talked about editing before because he knows the struggle.
Well, go into that. What was your interaction with Sir Calvin? Can you go into that?
No, I've been I've been texting him a lot actually. On Discord. We've geez, I got 40 DMs on Discord right now. Holy crap! Okay, I didn't realize that. Anyway, Sir Calvin and I we've been talking to each other on Discord. He's been telling me about his movies. He's been telling me some lore, we'll say, of certain people. But it's been good. It's been good. Him and I are buddies.
Really? All right. And if you and him are buddies, what kind of videos has he asked you to do for him?
Well, he just asked me to perform in one of his movies, and then I said to him, I'll think about it. I don't know. Would you perform in one of his movies?
Let's start with Jonas first. Jonas, as you can see, Sir Calvin lets his friends do little small characters in his small movies. Would you ever be in a Sir Calvin movie? I'll start with you, Jonas. Go ahead.
Yeah, why not, man? I'm always down for a movie.
Now, Jonas, you weren't here. Devin kind of said it depends on his character and it depends on what he has to do. Would that be a problem for you if Sir Calvin just said, hey, Jonas, do this? Would that be an issue for you?
No, I don't think so. As long as I have a little beer, couple of beers with me, I'll be all right.
I don't
Sir Calvin.
That's fair.
I don't think Sir Calvin would have any drinking in any of his movies.
No drinking on the job. That's professional and understandable.
Sure. Now, as for me, whatever Sir Calvin wants us to do, if he wanted me to film myself with my phone going, yes, you are a bad boy because you farted for a long time. Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah.
I absolutely would do it. So,
yeah,
Jonas, what are your thoughts on Sir Calvin's movie? Go ahead.
I really liked it, and like I said, that fart effect was really impressive. I almost don't want to know what it is, just because of like how great it was. But if that was a real fart, Sir Calvin, that's even more impressive.
Yeah, that was like the climax of the film.
But the thing is, the character Daddy really reminded me of Grandpa Sawyer from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Big time.
I was getting Grandpa Sawyer vibes off of him. So
see, I want to know the lore of Daddy. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know where does Daddy come from? What's his motivation?
Is he nice?
Yeah. That's one of the problems that Sir Calvin was telling me about, is he can't really give himself dialogue because the mask gets in the way of his talking. The microphone doesn't pick up his audio.
And
so that's why in a lot of his movies he's just silent with his mask.
So, sure. and as far as the actor who plays Daddy, is that anonymous?
That's Calvin himself.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
that is Calvin himself.
See, well, Calvin, depending on, you know this, Devin, because you edit films, and Calvin could overdub voices as long as he's got a microphone,
You're right.
So, or he can even still do it with his phone, because with our partner, Mark, the Animal Nealon, who's watching us live right now, Jonas, sometimes I need a voice overdub for Mark for something. And Mark will record with his phone and he'll send me the audio clip. But what's so funny is when I get the audio clips from Mark, his audio levels are really high and it's so much feedback. So,
oh gosh.
So you said, but it works. So if I could do that with Mark, I think Sir Calvin could record some voices with his phone.
Yeah, you make a good point. You do make a good point. I think someone's got to tell Sir Calvin that.
Or we can tell him right now.
All right, Sir Calvin, go ahead and just say it. How did y'all do the fart?
Is he here?
It's going to keep me up all night.
Go ahead, Jonas.
I got to know how this fart sound effect was done.
All right, here we go, fellas. I'm going to go fish for Sir Calvin by sending the link once again. Sir Calvin, if you are there, please come. All right, I don't know if he's here, Devin. The chat's been really quiet. We're about 5 people watching us right now. And yeah, so I truly don't know if he's here with us. I certainly hope so.
But our friend Mark's with us.
He sure is. Mark is he is with us, and he's been watching us on TikTok. So I got my phone with TikTok showing the camera or showing the computer screen, and then he goes over to the YouTube, and then he goes to the Instagram. So he's watched us on all 3 platforms.
What's going on,
this
Mark?
is live on 3 platforms right now?
Yeah. So there's 2
wow.
people apparently watching us from TikTok, and one of them is Mark, and another one's probably a bot account. And because it says like coin sharing. Instagram, there's 0 people right now. And then Facebook, our Facebook is the comments would appear. Whoever's watching us they would appear here. So, and yeah, now we're up to 7 people again. So, Jonas, call out Sir Calvin again. Do it.
Come on, man. Where's he at?
You're supposed to call him out, man.
How do I call him out?
Just, Sir Calvin, are you there? Like a seance. Like, let's get some candles and sit around. Sir Calvin, go live with us. So, I mean, I don't know. Now, Devin, here's a question for you, Devin. After you do a video about these people that you do videos about, do you still follow what they do after you're done with them?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I definitely have been doing that with Chris, the YouTuber, who today, I think, or maybe a few days ago, has had his dick pics leaked.
Uh-oh.
What?
That always sucks.
No.
Or like, I actually think they're masturbation videos. I don't really know what they are, but yeah, it's very unfortunate to hear. And someone was trying to sell his pictures in my server.
People are trying to pimp him out.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I told him, I'm like, dude, you know what? Look, those with Chris, the YouTuber, it's not that hard to get his dick pics because you just make a female account and you pretend to be a girl, and Chris is like in your DMs immediately.
Oh, geez.
So I told him, it's like those pictures are worthless, man. They're worthless.
He's the one guy you just can't exploit.
Pretty much.
They're worthless.
Hey, Jonas is like, he who cannot be canceled.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Real.
Now, Jonas, all right. Jonas, what do you think? Do you want to look at these pictures live on YouTube and cancel the whole channel?
Well, I actually haven't even seen the pictures. I never saw them. But
I don't want
to.
You go ahead.
Well, no, someone says they have them. I'm trying to see what he's saying right now because I'm in an active group chat with him.
Chris could be watching us right now.
Yeah, there's a chance. Yeah,
and the link is there. And
Chris, if you're watching, come join. But he's saying that. You know what? I can't even. I'm not even going to read this stuff. It's a bit too crude.
Okay, so then can you make it like a PG style? Like, just give us some.
He's talking about the size of his dick.
Oh.
How long it is. He's saying I definitely. Oh, he actually said I definitely do physical things with minors.
Oh, okay.
I definitely do.
I don't even know if I want to talk to this dude, man, after some of the stuff he's saying, right?
He's the one that posted saying, like, I masturbate to porn from time to time. And somebody said, oh, okay, no one needs to know that. He says,
yeah,
yes, they do.
Yeah, that's him, yeah.
That's him.
Right. That's
yes,
him.
Like, Like, that's crucial and important
Yeah, this is
information.
important. That seems to be his approach with all this, especially what you were just saying right now. Like it's kind of like, yeah, he's this is like crucial information that he needs to get off his chest that everybody needs to know.
Well, that's why they call him the king of YouTube, because that's the way he acts. He acts like a king.
And not a simp.
Definitely not a simp. No.
Now, okay. Now, in your video, you said his brother's a cop. Do you think that helps him with his ego of like, I can do whatever I want because my own brother's a police officer? Or
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know too much about that situation. Like, I found a picture of him with a cop, and other people have said that the brother's a cop, but I don't. That's still not confirmed. It's just a suspicion. But yeah, if his brother is a cop, then he's definitely got this delusion going on that he's immune to everything.
Now, in your investigation with any of these people and your upcoming people that you're investigating, have police gotten involved in any of these stories that you're going to be talking about?
Yes, I think
Really?
so. I think the police got, like, not with me, but they have got involved with the story. I believe they got involved with Dan Sobel after he called in a bomb threat to a police station, I think.
What?
Yeah, he called that. Now, let me just say that might be wrong, but he called in something to somewhere, okay? And then he said that due to this situation, he had to go, he got arrested and he had to go to a psych ward and all this. So, yeah, the police have gotten involved.
Well, at least it wasn't a COVID threat.
Oh, yeah. Those are the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. One thing I've noticed about this community, to the both of you guys, it seems like when you unsub to somebody, that's like the worst thing you can do to any of these YouTubers. Why? You can make fun of them, you can talk trash about them, you can make videos about them, and Chabot is when I say, it's evident from looking at Chabot's posts about how he gets angry when people unsub to his channel. Why is unsubbing the forbidden thing to do?
It's blasphemous.
It's exactly. It's so blasphemous. Like, go ahead, Devin. What's your take on that?
I don't know it. They see subbing as like some sort of symbol, as it means like you hold an alliance with this person that you're subscribed to, and when you unsubscribe, you break that alliance. Now you're enemies. That it's symbolic to them.
Sure. Jonas, what's your take on that? Why is unsubbing the forbidden thing to do?
It's just that it, like I said, it's blasphemous. It cuts way deeper than any COVID threat or what's it called?
Grounded.
Yeah, or grounded or exposing videos that you can put out there. I think when you unsub, that's like literally wishing death. It's like you're saying that you're dead to me,
Yeah.
when you unsub.
Yeah.
So I can see how that's a huge deal. And because no matter how much they fight with each other, they don't unsub.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's like the last straw, the unsubbing.
Yeah.
I mean, but Jonas, but a lot of them like want them back. I really wonder if we lived in a world where Mr. Akrizi did unsub and sub back to Anthony Chabot, and he did support Donald Trump, what would that look like?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
You know what I mean? I've always, because like when you beg these people, hey, drug addict, you better sub back to me again. Like, that's not really the greatest motivation to get somebody back, is calling them a drug addict.
He's still doing it. Still
I
calling us
know.
right crazy
Drug
drug
addict.
addict.
And he called him a Zulaphile the other day. Like, Jonas, what do you think? If one of these guys was like, you know what? Chabot was right all along. I accept defeat. I will follow you again, Anthony Chabot. What would that look like? I really want to know.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of don't really feel like it would be that big of a deal, to be honest.
It would be to him.
To him, that's what I was going to say. Other than to him, but I think life in this community would carry on and just keep going.
Well, sure, but Anthony would probably make lots of videos, maybe a post like, I'm so glad to get Mr. Chrissy back in my life again. And he does support Donald Trump or something.
Well, like I said, dude, like unsubbing is the worst thing you could possibly do. So I don't think it gets any worse than that. So if you were to sub back to him, I don't really see him making a big deal about that as much as he did when he was unsubbed. At least that's my point or my opinion. I think he would kind of be more like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah. No,
I don't
think you're
know.
right.
That's just my take.
Like, Devin, I kind of want to try it. You know what I mean? Like, I know Anthony's not listening to us. He's gone right now. But I kind of want to make a fake account, sub to him, call myself Steven Zane, and connect with him. And then just out of the blue, just unsub from him and just see what happens and then sub back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, we could try it. We could go undercover, right, Jonas?
That's actually a really good idea. I like that. I like that.
Well, like Jonas and I can come up with like Rock Erickson or something like that.
Yeah.
Some weird name and like Anthony Chabot is my favorite YouTuber. And
how about we make one under the name Jeffrey Fondlin?
There you go.
Jeffrey Fondlin. And then be like, yo, Anthony, I hate Donald Trump and I hate your channel. And then have Anthony talk trash about you. And go back and go, you know what, Anthony? You were right all along. The Jeffrey Fondlin is back in your life. Like,
no, you make a good point, because I don't think anyone has ever said to Anthony, like, oh, you were right. You were right. So I'd like to see what happens if that were the case. Let's actually do that.
Jeffrey Fondlin.
Let's do it.
Well, I guess we could, Jonas. We could make a whole new channel and have like 0 subscribers. Make it look legit. So we go up, subscribe to some people, get a few subs back, so it makes a little real. And yeah, what do you think? What do you think, Jonas?
I'm all for it.
All right. Well, we can't say we're not going to do it, because I know J.W. Durbin is watching us, and he is a strong ally of Chabot. So J.W. Durbin would probably tell him, like, oh, yeah, it's one of the guys messing with you. So we can't say we're going to do it. We can't say we're not going to do it. So he could have an ally here watching us right now as we speak. So, yeah.
Well,
and
listen, what's his name? J.W. Durbin. For the sake of science, this is an experiment. Let's just try this out, okay?
For the sake of science.
It's for the sake of science.
I love that. For the sake of, I just pictured a guy in like a science lab coat with a presentation like today's project is Anthony Chabot.
It needs to happen. People need to study Anthony.
Project Jeffrey Fondlin.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeffrey, finally, you're my new favorite YouTuber. Can you imagine, Jonas? He's gonna do like yay and nay videos, like wrestling. porn. Yay! Jeffrey Fonderland. Boo! He got subbed to my channel and he's an asshole.
We're gonna do it.
I love that for the sake of science. Jonas, you need to get a science lab coat now. We got to do the presentation about it.
We can even make it like a recurring segment, like on the show when Anthony's not watching. You know, we do that segment. We say, okay, here's our progress. Here's where we're at right now.
Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, that's right. A Jeffrey Fondland segment.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
We can make an AI image of some guy wearing a black coat.
Yeah. This is actually really good.
Like, we should hit in the profile of Jeffrey Fonderland. Like, there's like, my favorite channels are the Friendly Men. Jonas is my absolute favorite Friendly Men, man.
Oh man.
Like, we should have him said it's us.
Oh man.
Hey, Devin, this is kind of a true story. So I have an older brother. His name is Ben. He loves trolling people himself, and so he got booted from one of his communities on Facebook because he belonged to a Facebook group that is in his town, which is called Joliet, Illinois. And because my brother was getting so tired of the stupid posts in this Facebook group that my brother decided to take matters into his own hands and start responding back.
I love Ben. I fucking love Ben, dude.
Jonas, tell him about the snake. You do the snake story. So it's a true story.
Are we gonna say the name of like the?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's an account by the name of Stephen Zane out of Branson, Missouri. Stephen Zane, he's actually gay and married, but I mean, where do I even begin? I think I'm trying to remember the story properly with the 50-foot fucking.
Yeah. All right. So it was the day of the election. Donald Trump won. My brother was upset, and he wanted to take his anger or his frustration in this Facebook group in his town, and he said in the lines it said like, "Do snakes do like?" Can a snake, a full python, eat a child?
That's right. Kind of. Fuck. What was it like? It wasn't.
This is so. Wait, sorry. This is a question that's in the Facebook group that he's a part of for his town.
Yes. Because he was so angry and fed up with him. He goes, "Can a snake eat a full-grown child? Because my friend had a little too much to drink, or may not have
left a fucking 20-foot python near an elementary school."
Bruh.
Dude, and then someone in the group responded in the chat like, "Did anybody find the snake?"
Oh my god.
And wait, don't forget. He said asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And then he posts random like Getty image photos of like a gay couple that's like with me and hubby or some shit.
So he's impersonating being Stephen Zane.
Yes.
A gay married man.
Yeah, from Branson, Missouri.
And he's got a poodle.
And
oh my gosh.
My brother was like, so like, damn it, they kicked me out of this group. I need to get back at them because I'm bored. So he created this fake Facebook account, joined the Joliet group, and like started messing with the community. Like someone.
Your brother's a prankster. Holy crap.
Oh, dude, no, Ben's a huge prankster. He's very witty. Like he's just so creative.
Yeah, like actually, it's and Ben loves the humor. Like when Ben watched Jordan Long suffer playing with his toys, my brother was like sweating.
Dude,
like,
yeah.
Like
I think you have to be like a certain kind of person to like watch that and get the joke.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh man, That fucking killed me, dude. Like I don't remember the last time. I think the last time I laughed that hard was when Mormo dropped that diss track against Boy Rabbit about the fifth grader,
Damn.
and that was months ago.
Wow.
Wait, okay, so J.W. Durbin is here, and he's made some comments. He goes, I think Anthony would love the experiments. I'm 50-50 on that.
Well, regardless, it's fame and notoriety for him. So
Sure. Ant Reviews thing says Jeff Fondlin DDS.
fondling.
All right. There was once a fake Anthony threatening me to get a job and support Trump. That sounds like the real Anthony. How do you know it was fake?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just too funny. So now Devin, how many times did you watch Jordan Long suffer? And because I've edited videos in the past, and one project of an interview that I've edited can take up to 25 hours of just sitting in front of a computer.
Yeah.
You do, and obviously, I know you take a lot of time in every one of your videos. You work hard at it. It obviously shows. How many times did you have to watch Jordan Long suffering on camera?
Well, once I had it cut up, I watched it quite a few times. It was just well, the pauses are actually kind of nice at the same time. Having a few seconds of him just kind of waddling around and doing the. You guys notice that he was waddling the whole time?
Oh yes, yeah, absolutely. Oh man, yes.
You have 1 minute of him going like this and playing with his toys, and then he'll just be as loud as he possibly could.
And at one point he starts really panting. He's like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like, holy shit, dude. I'm almost
dying.
Holy fucked.
The guy was dying. Can you believe that he was actually about to die?
Oh,
and he was playing with his WWE toys.
Well, that's the thing. I was asking James. Now this is a kind of a serious question. How does that I guess at that point, how does that kill you?
What do you mean? What's actually happening to his body?
Yeah, that is potentially killing him.
The diabetes.
I know he's constipated, but
yeah.
I mean, is it from
you're what is shutting down in his body? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, how could he die from this? From being constipated? I don't know. I guess in that particular moment.
I think it's I don't know how it works. I did look into it a little bit because I wanted to know for the sake of the video.
Yeah.
But I think it's
for the sake of science.
For the sake of science, we're scientists here.
Yeah,
we're scientists.
Seriously.
So for the sake of science, I wanted to know what exactly was constipating our friend Dwayne McAllen, and apparently, I don't know what the constipation is caused from, but when you're having a diabetes attack, your cells can't absorb sugar or use sugar properly, so basically everything's just shutting down because the cells can't function. So
sure,
that's
what was
happening.
So it's not necessarily the constipation that was
no
fatal.
It wasn't the constipation that was gonna kill him. It was the actual cells of his body that could not function.
His actual condition.
Yeah, exactly.
That was shit was shutting down, and that's what led to.
Yeah. No, but I think type 1 diabetes you're born with, from what I understand. So which is what he had. He had type 1 diabetes, which makes me think how do you go 30 years without it being treated, and then all of a sudden you have a diabetes attack? I don't really understand, but
I think my favorite part about the video was when he goes, I gotta find the mask, and he goes, why does everything have to hurt today?
Yeah.
Find a mask for the doll or his action figure, and he goes, why does everything have to hurt?
That
Yeah.
sucks, man.
Yeah. Okay. So, our buddy Echo Zero said, fake Just a Flux account came into one of their streams, and I remember asking someone who was able to get a hold of her about it. She said it wasn't her; that someone made a fake account in her name. I think a lot of these women get a lot. It happens to more women than men. I think people making fake accounts because a lot of these OnlyFans models, like people just rip their pictures and save them, and then they post them up themselves, and they say they're so and so. I think that's why a lot of cat fishing happens a lot of the time. Would you agree, guys?
Yeah. Very easily, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but back to Jordan. He did post a video yesterday, and I wrote a comment on his YouTube channel, hoping he'll get back to me because I would love to interview him and talk to the doll.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I want to ask how many abortions has the doll have?
I think like 37 abortions.
37 abortions. Yeah.
Probably even more. Yeah, the thing just can't stop
Nah.
effing. Man.
37 abortions. How did he come up with these stories?
I don't know.
That's what he called it.
Yeah.
I mean, this shit, it's just amazing, man. But Devin, you said it so beautifully in your video about him was you got to give the man credit on the sake of dying. He still did his civil duty. He still had to perform.
And he was
videos.
But his attitude about it was like he was just so inconvenienced by this. You know, it's like it's just like body doesn't want to poop today. All right, we're gonna start with a contract signing, and he's like setting everything up and just like just really just man.
No, you're right. It's just like another thing that got in his way that day to make a video. All he cares about are his videos.
Yeah,
that's all he cares about.
You gotta give the guy credit for that, and the fact that it even talks for one of the dolls. That was the best part. Like, well, I was excited to fight today, but Dwayne wasn't feeling very good because he has dry mouth.
Yeah.
Like, he's naming off his symptoms through the doll.
Through the doll, yeah.
Body doesn't want to poop.
Like, and out of all the dolls, why do they have to be wrestling dolls? Why couldn't they be like normal action figures?
That's a good question. I don't know.
God bless the guy, man. I mean, hey, good luck to Jordan Long, and maybe he's watching this. I would love to talk to him. I bet he'd be a very interesting guy. Now, but I know we're going on a little too long here, but I just want to ask you, what do you know about his brother? Does Jordan Long's brother have a YouTube channel too?
I don't know if he has a YouTube channel. I haven't found that, but the videos that I have of his brother are from an archive that archives Dwayne McAllen and his brother like 8 years ago. To think of this is just the whole thing about Dwayne McAllen is like people were talking about him 8 years ago, 11 years ago, 15 years ago. There were multiple little like bursts where people looked at this guy and were like, this guy's effing weird. Someone needs to talk about him. So yeah, there's an archive channel 8 years ago that archived Dwayne and his brother Scott, and that's where I saw him.
And I love the idea that he actually writes comments to himself under different accounts. Like,
yeah, it's weird.
Great video, man. Thanks.
He answers. He replies to his own comments.
But he never replied to my comment.
That's interesting. When did you say it to him?
I was on his channel yesterday. Jordan Long, right?
Yeah, the Jordan Long Show.
Okay, the Jordan Long Show. Okay, this is all right. So what? Okay, so daylight keeping time. This is
Yeah.
1 day ago. And yeah, my comment's still there. It's still there. Hi, Jordan. I have a YouTube channel called The Friendly Men. We want to talk to you about your channels.
Interesting.
And he even posted a video today. And he's still not got back.
He sees every comment, I'm pretty damn sure. So he's probably seen yours.
Oh, dude, there's only 3 comments on that video. Like,
yeah,
only 3. And by the way, Jonas, we just got tagged by the one and only Chabot.
Perfect.
Chabot has posted us in his community tab saying it was freaking awesome talking to the friendly man. Now, Devin, you don't know this, but Jonas does an incredible Anthony Chabot impersonation.
Oh, I do know. I've heard him do it. It's insane.
Oh, you did? You did?
Yeah. It's like spot on.
Yeah.
And Jonas even does the in everything.
And everything.
And
That's
everything.
what you got to have the and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So, all right, now, do you have any new videos coming out this week, Devin? Will you have a new video for us?
Probably by next weekend. That's for sure. Yeah.
Nice,
all right, next weekend. So cool. All right, well, to the 6 people watching us, follow the Perfect Citizen on YouTube. He is outstanding, does great work, and we will do this again with all 3 of us. And Jonas, do you have any last words you want to say to the 5, 6 people watching us?
Thanks for coming in and sharing your time with us. I hope everybody else laughed as hard as we did. But yeah, I had a fun time just hanging out before the long week begins.
I will say this: it's never dropped under 4. It's been consistent. Yeah. It's been consistent, 5 and above, 5 and above.
Bad.
So pretty good. So all right, fellas, have a good night, have a good weekend, and see you later, fellas. Bye, everybody.